tell me about this tree. You've got big plans.
Yeah, so the big plans for this tree is I love this tree. My neighbors all love this tree. It's a pretty legend tree because it's broken several times from storms, whatnot. So it's regrown and the trunk just keeps getting bigger. So it finally broke again. So I want to preserve this tree trunk because they're still alive. Like this tree is
beautiful tree trunk.
Yeah, and the tree is so big that a branch that's coming off of it is literally the size of like a tree coming off the side of it. And so I'm like, dude, I can't lose this. So I'm trying to figure out a way, and I've come up with a way. I'm gonna have you and Dad come over and help me dig this thing.
Okay.
To preserve this tree and then cut a hole like a door for people to be able to walk in, and then to walk through. Just a fun little thing. Because the tree is pretty much dead at this point, so whatever. Preserve it and then keep that one branch tree that's coming off the side and cut it enough though so that it doesn't weigh it down too much, and then put a swing on that, and then maybe have that doorway kind of open up to a pavilion or some kind of play area. We're having kids now, so to be able to maybe put a play area there, it'd be sweet.
You're gonna have so much fun building stuff for the kids in the backyard.
Yeah, it'll be fun. So that's kind of the first thing. That was the first thing I was thinking of. This would be like the first kind of specific thing I would be kind of thinking of as I was doing it. You know what I mean? So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So that's the plan. I haven't seen anybody online do anything like this. You can find people. I mean, obviously, it's easy to cut a doorway into a tree if it's dead, but like it's going to rot. So I'm trying to do it in a way and come up with a way to completely make it not be touching dirt, even though it looks like it's like still touching dirt.
Wouldn't the tree still rot if it wasn't touching the dirt?
Well, no, because you can treat the tree. You can
okay.
Put, and what I want to do is cut the roots like within a 5-foot radius of the tree. Like dig and cut the roots, but the roots are still there.
Yeah.
You clear out all the dirt, maybe pour some drip water in there to get all that dirt out, but be able to pour concrete.
Okay.
So that literally the roots is like the support structure still for this to not fall. And then
that'd be so cool.
You wouldn't even be able to see that was there.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit, but even if you could, it would still look
Do you
cool.
want to actually put a door on it or just have an opening?
Probably just an opening.
Yeah.
And it's probably going to not be a perfect door because it is rotted. This tree is very old, so it's not doing so well, but there are parts that are very intact still. So I kind of need to see, I don't want to cut the good parts away. So it honestly might just be that I chip out the rotted part, and it's kind of like this thing that you can kind of squeeze through. Little kids, kids would love that. Almost would be cooler than just walking through a door.
Isaac and Elliot would eat that up.
So that's probably what's going to end up happening. Everything I think isn't going to take a long time, but I know that will take a long time. But if I have you and Dad over to help dig that,
I could just rent out
yeah, exactly. And I was like, I could rent out something from Home Depot, I guess, to help dig. But there's kind of going to be an art to this because you want to keep the roots intact enough to be able to.
Yeah, you can't just force it.
And you don't want this tree to be moving around because you want to keep it kind of in the same spot. So it's going to be a whole crazy thing because the root, it's going to be able to topple over. So I'm going to have to support it with a bunch of 2x4s and stuff, stake down and hold it up.
Yeah.
Before and let it dry for a little while so that. Because it's wet right now, so when you can't just pour the concrete immediately, because then the wood could shrink.
Yeah.
While it's drying, so it needs to sit for a couple months to dry out and then do that. So we'll see if it works, but it'd be pretty cool.
Okay. So this is happening at least a couple months from now. You're saying?
Hopefully.
Okay.
Very good. So it can dry during the summer, and I can maybe do it in October. For the concrete. We'll see.
Okay.
So that's the whole thing. But anyways, that was.
We'll see how up for a project like that you are with a 1, 2, 3 month old baby.
I will surprise us all. I think.